So on my last video, I explained why Muslim do more charity. Okay, and there were one reason, that one person who did charity from his right hand, but his left hand don't know. Okay, it is so secretly given charity. So, and that person will be under the shade of Allah's throne during the day of judgment. So what is the day of judgment, and what is the Allah's throne shades on the day of judgment? One person asked me to break down this, so I'm going to explain one by one. So, and who will be, and that actually day of judgment is totally chaos and totally destructive day, unimaginable terror. I cannot imagine. Okay, nobody cannot imagine. I'm just explaining what will happen in the day of judgment here, and also who will be secured on that day. I will also explain. There were 7 types of people. I will explain one by one. Okay, hold on. So the day of resurrection, also called the day of judgment, it is described as the day of unimaginable terror, cosmic upheaval, and total transformation of existence. It is the final day of universe. The universe will be completely destroyed on that day, when everything will be destroyed before Allah. So how the destruction will start? There will be 2 trumpet blown. First blown is cosmic alarm. When the angel Israfil, so angel Israfil is the other thing. Angel Israfil is one of among 4 big angels. Among them, one name is Israfil, who is too much big. It is another topic. So he hold the trumpet in his hand and waiting for the Allah's order. When Allah gives the order for the blown, he will blow. So when the angel Israfil blows the first trumpet, it will be the end of the world. Every living thing in the heaven and the earth will fall unconscious or die instantly. When the trumpet is blown, in the Quran chapter 69, 13, 14, 15 verse, it says, when the trumpet is blown with a single blast, and the earth and the mountains are lifted off and crushed with one blow, then on that day event will occur. It will be started of the day of judgment. Okay, so Prophet Muhammad SAW said, then the trumpet will be blown, and whoever is in the heaven, so who is in the heavens? All the angels, okay, and some prophets. And whoever is in the earth will fall dead, except whom Allah will, except whoever will remain alive except Allah's will. Then the earth shaking, earthquake will start. That is the final earthquake. In Quran 99 chapter 1 to 3 verse, when the earth is shaken with its final earthquake, and the earth discharge its burden, and men say, what is the matter with it? So when the final earthquake happen, earth will discharge all its treasure like diamond, gold, platinum, silver, all of its treasure, and all men will be surprised. What is happening here? What happened to this earth? People will ask each other. Okay. On that day, mountains will crumble like dust, the sea will burst forth, and the sky will split open. When the mountains are blown away, when the seas burst forth, when the stars are dimmed, and when the sky is torn apart. Quran 81 chapter 1 to 14 verse. Third, the collapse of the heaven and mountains. On that day, sky will be like molten copper, and mountains will be like fluffed wool. It is Quran 79 chapter 8, 9 verse. The sky will lose its color and stability. It will melt and tear apart. Prophet Muhammad SAW said, mountain will move like clouds. Could you imagine? Is it possible the mountain will move like clouds? No, but it will move. It will move. And the earth will quake and the heaven will split upon on that day. Okay. The sun and moon will collide each other. The sun and moon will collide with each other and become one. The balance of heaven will collapse. The orbits of the sun, moon, and star will be broken. Darkness will envelop everything. When the sun is wrapped up in darkness, when the stars fall, scattering, when the mountains are set in motions, and when the pregnant camels are neglected. So pregnant camel is very worthy for the desert area, And when the wild beasts are gathered, is Quran 81 chapter 1 to 5th verse. When the sun and moon are joined together, in Quran 75 chapter 8-9 verse. The blazing of seas and winds, the seas containing the majority of Earth's surface will ignite, the turning into oceans of fire and consuming all ships and life. When the sky is split apart and become rose like red oil. It's Quran 55 chapter 37 verse. Even the atmosphere itself will burn with heat and smoke. Okay. Sixth, the annihilation of life. Okay. When the first trumpet sound, no believer will remain alive. Only the most evil will witness the final destruction. So all the good people will die, and the witness only the bad people. Only the most evil will witness the final destruction. Birds will drop from the sky, animals will flee in terror, and all souls will perish. Silence will follow, a silence that no human ever heard before. So there and then second trumpet will be blown. Okay. So between first and second trumpet there will be silence. There will be a period of silence. Okay. So Prophet Muhammad said, between the two blowing of the trumpet there will be 40. Companion asked, 40 days? He said, I don't know. 40 years? He said, I don't know. So how big the silence would be? Prophet also don't know. It only know by the God. During that span nothing will exist but Allah. The earth will be level flat. Now earth is circular in shape. On that time earth will be flat. The heaven folded like a scroll, and even angel will perish. The heaven, we know the space is like, the scientists describe is like time space fabric. It is just like a mat. Okay, and on that mat all the earth, sun, and all types of stars are floating, and they are orbiting each other. Okay, so on that day the heavens will be folded like a scroll, and even angel will perish. And the day when we will roll up heavens like a scroll of book. Just as we began first creation, we will repeat it. Again I am reading. The day when we will roll up the heavens like a scroll for books. Just as we began first creation, we will repeat it. In Quran 21st chapter and 104 ayah, 104 verse. So during the first creation, it there is a big bang, and all things comes from single points, and all it's all about like all are the time space fabric, and this fabric's like a mat. So this is described described in Quran. So that's the true testimony of, there is the similarity from Islam and Quran. Now the second trumpet blown, and this trumpet will resurrect the life again. Then Allah will resurrect, give life to Israfil again, and command him to blow the trumpet again, and all creation will return to life. Okay, then it will be blown a second time, and behold, they will be standing and looking on.